I'll never let you be bacon. But we gon' bake in this blanket. Just you and Josephine. That's me. I'm Josephine. You ready, man?
What's going on, all you crusty critters? My name is Mason.
Not my favorite. My name's Grayson.
Welcome to the weekly checklist, where we discuss 3 relevant topics that we hope tickle your mind, brain.
What's going on, you Monkey Mason?
Monkey Mason.
Monkey Mason.
Grifter Gray. You a grifter? You swindling people?
That feels pointed.
Does it hit home?
If it feels pointed, it hits home.
Who you grifting?
Sometimes I feel like I'm grifting myself, man.
It's been a good week, actually, I think. I mean, besides the passing of DMX and the passing of what was
Thanks.
Philip? Sir Philip?
Gives a fuck about that.
Oh.
What, the old racist king in the tower?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he was racist.
Well,
Somebody in the family
They
was.
seem pretty racist overall. I think the oldest member is normally the one you can point to if it's
Figurehead, I don't know.
Yeah, DMX was a huge bummer to hear about. I'm a
sure.
big X fan. And I mean,
The dog,
man. Rough Rider. A staple in the community, man. One of those people that was like, that was that pain rap, you know?
Everyone could get behind DMX. He just spoke to everyone.
Relatable.
For one reason or another, everyone appreciated DMX.
Yeah.
There's something about the tone of his voice just made you want to be fucking down with it.
Rider!
Yeah, I don't know. It was just gruff and raw, and it hit on many different levels, no matter what your demographic, the color of your skin, and all of that stuff.
Yeah, he represents that side of rap that I don't think gets the amount of credit that it deserves, which is the, at its soul, at its core, about life and tribulations and working through your shit.
For sure. Anyway, so RIP. Let's get into the first segment, shall we?
Yeesh.
All these things said, it could be worse.
Which is the first segment. It could be worse. Haven't done this in a minute. Friends, family, loved ones, and everyone in between. This is a segment where we reel you in from your insecurities and worries and let you know that it could always be worse. So this isn't like particularly a headline per se that which I normally do, about something that could be worse. I read something really ridiculous and it's like, wow, well, that's not me. So thank God. This time I wanted to...
A little closer to home, maybe?
No, it's just something that I feel like across the board we can all sort of agree on as people, and that is lip tattoos. So I'm going to talk about lip tattoos today. Oof. And how I love tattoos. I'm a huge tattoo person. I wish I had more. I have this one right here.
You have a tattoo?
Okay. I think tattoos are so artistic and so cool and such an awesome expression. However, even face tattoos I'm okay with depending on what they are or where they are. But lip tattoos, putting a word on your body, especially in a certain spot, I hope that it is something that, I don't know, speaks to you. And maybe it does, and maybe I shouldn't be passing judgment, but I think they're real weird sometimes. Real weird and real...
Life choices.
Strange.
Maybe.
Choices are made here. I'm going to throw some words at you. Getting the word king in big cursive across your mustache.
Oh, that's no good.
That's gross.
It looks like the dude has slugs on his upper lip.
The word math.
In their actual... That's kind of funny, at least.
But what... Is he just good at it?
Or I don't know. He's bad at life, though.
Why would you... He just loves math?
Could be worse.
Harambe.
R.I.P.
Like, what do you even... Where do you go when someone's just like, yeah, no, da-da-da-da, and you're like, dude, I feel you. Remember? Harambe? R.I.P. What? Why did you... What is your connection with that?
I really felt for that gorilla.
This is a couple. One on her lip got I love you, and the other guy's got I know.
That's cute, though. You know what that's a reference to?
Oh, no, I don't. Is that a reference to something?
Oh, yeah.
What is that a reference to?
That's Leia and Han Solo, bro.
Oh, that's some heavy nerd meta.
That's pretty pop culture.
Yeah, but it's also to get it tattooed on your...
Oh, yeah.
For both of you to do it and get it tattooed
yeah.
together is a deep nerd meta for the two of them.
Yeah.
Good for them.
I like that, actually.
That's okay, I guess.
It could be worse.
That could have been worse. The word please, but please. The W.
Please.
Please?
I don't like that.
I don't know. Like, that's not good. The word rotten.
Is it spelled correctly?
Yeah, spelled correctly. Rotten.
Okay.
Oh,
God, their teeth are all fucked up, too.
Yeah, the teeth don't look great either. Probably, at least he's being honest about his hygiene. I don't know. Oof. Just not the word you want there, I think. No. Of all places. No. The word hey with an exclamation point.
Could be worse.
I mean, that's kind of funny.
Hey.
You hang it. Huh. You don't have to say it. You just pull the lip down.
That seems like more effort.
It does. Final one for me is ladies love it. Ladies love it across the mustache. The balls. The amount of just not giving a fuck level that you have to be to...
It's the level of stupidity.
Am I going to say that I don't think drugs were maybe involved when he made this decision and did it? I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, no.
But to walk out of there with the words, ladies love it, across where your mustache would be.
About that. A tattoo on your face.
There forever.
I mean, hopefully the man wears a mustache often.
But
it looks like it curls up enough.
You really got to be a certain kind of person to make that decision for yourself. I don't know.
Imagine waking up after a long night of drinking and one of these tattoos is on your face.
Yeah.
Most of them are like hidden in the lips, but right across here.
I mean, literally, think about that. Oof. Your whole life has changed.
We got to get out of here.
It could be worse.
It could definitely be worse. So.
Check that off.
Yeah. Swing. We're moving on to the blown scale.
Blown scale, baby.
Everything is fair game in the blown scale, where we rate something that is overblown, underblown, or properly blown. This is the New York City edition.
Nice. Because we live in New York City.
Yeah, we do. Over 7 years each. So
yeah.
So the first one we're coming out swinging. Taxis. What do you got? Over, under, proper.
I think it's pretty proper. I think it's right in the middle. I think it's properly blown. I think they come in clutch in certain scenarios, but I really don't think they come in clutch as much as they used to with the introduction of Uber and Lyft and whatnot. But at the same time, you got to wait for Ubers and Lyfts, and a lot of the time, you're just fucked.
I tried to get home the other night on it with an Uber because the trains were down.
Sure.
And Uber was like $26.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, that's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I jumped in a cab and it was under 20.
Yeah. That's the tip.
I was like, underblown.
You got to know the city to be a taxi driver. But Ubers, man, and what's so insane to me is that they got GPS up front. It is maybe the easiest job in the world.
It's crazy.
To follow the GPS. And they just don't, they're just not paying attention. They don't give a shit. Yeah. They're going all over the goddamn place. They're canceling on you. Rather hail a cab and speed away.
Subways.
Properly blown. The subway can be so incredibly annoying and gross, and the MTA is super shit most of the time, but it is still the subway, and it is still so clutch. Like, there's nothing like it, man.
Clutch.
There's nothing like it. To be able to hop on a subway real quick and get to, halfway, like, Midtown in, like, 15 minutes, not even.
See, Grayson, I'm going to disagree with
Amazing.
you. And I hate at the beginning, your beginning saying properly blown. Even still, even when they're fucking late, even when they're shit, they're still underblown to me because There is nothing like it that other people have ever experienced. We live here now. We rely on it.
Of course. But that's all that I can...
But what I'm saying is they're underblown because they are still so clutch.
Yeah.
You don't have to drive. It's so cheap even still.
Yeah.
They can be a mondo pain in the ass, but so can driving, you know?
And they have been jacking up them...
The fare is
them
more
fares
expensive,
for like no reason.
For sure, but I still think a subway system, New York City Transit is one of the best in the world.
Oh, there's nothing like it.
I mean, it's not the cleanest in the world, and there's still a lot of homeless people, and they can be dangerous sometimes. But the system itself, man, well, it can be. The system itself.
It can be very dangerous a lot of the time. You don't know what you're going to get. You're rolling the dice.
The system is pretty fucking
Of course, but that's why I think it's properly blown, because there is still like a little bit of like bullshit that goes down in there.
Sure.
And I mean, I've seen wild shit go down in the subways, man. I mean,
kind of the entertainment of it too.
Yeah, it's really entertaining
like,
until you're taking a fucking fist to the
system.
face. Like everything about it is like so cool and so clutch, and it is a staple. And there'll always be something that I love about it, and also other people seeing it I think is so cool. But we got Showtime, we got crazy people down there. You just don't know what you're going to get every time, which is part of the excitement, but also part of the like rolling the dice a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. New York style pizza.
Doesn't New York style pizza like reign supreme in most lists?
It's still, unless you've been here and you've had it here, man, you just don't know. It's so much better. Like Domino's and all those like chains and shit, they're so far inferior to New York City pizza.
A true New York style pizza.
To listeners who haven't been to New York or have only been here once or twice and maybe had like a slice or two, it's so vastly superior than to any other pizza in the world. So I'm still saying it's
high praise.
I still say it's underblown because people just don't know.
What about that Chicago deep dish, bro?
Fuck that. That's a casserole. It's a fucking casserole. Times Square, Satan's asshole. It's overblown. Although you gotta go see it. If you've never been, you gotta go.
Times Square is the equivalent of above ground Subway. You don't know what you're gonna get. You roll up. Everything around it is way overpriced.
So what are you saying? Are you saying overblown or?
Yeah, definitely overblown.
Yeah.
Definitely overblown.
Yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful. It's cool. Like, there is always something about walking through Times Square.
We're so jaded.
We are. God, we sound jaded as fuck.
If you've never been, then it is everything you want.
Yeah, but that's all of these things, if you've never been or seen them, are like definitely underblown.
Sure.
But because we've been here, like, Times Square is amazing live. It is cool. And I will say there is something about every time you walk through again, even if it's whatever, even if you're just passing, it's always cool to look up and see the screens.
If you're like rushing to get somewhere, or if you have something to do, it is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
If you're like casually around it, it's fine.
You get to see all the screens. It's still the center of the fucking earth.
Ball drops. Like every year starts around the world.
Right there. Yeah, man.
That's big, man.
But then, of course, you got like Cookie Monster on his break, taking his hat off and, smoking a cigarette and just looking absolutely miserable.
Don't touch them. Brooklyn.
I mean, okay, I think Brooklyn's pretty cool. I would say, though, that it's properly blown. I wouldn't say that it's underblown.
I think it's overblown.
And I wouldn't say I don't know if it's overblown, because I know a lot of people have reservations about Brooklyn. I think it's properly blown. It can be very preppy, but it can also be very like hipstery and cool and music sceney,
Judgment and hipster vibe. Of course, there's cool places in Brooklyn, but like,
hell yeah,
Brooklyn is just like, I don't know. People, you know what? I feel like it's people from Brooklyn or that live in Brooklyn like just gave up on living in Manhattan. They're like, it still is cool, but it's not.
Brooklyn is cool. Brooklyn is cool. There's a bunch of like uncool places in Manhattan. It's not like all of Manhattan's cool.
It's pretty cool.
So I mean, Brooklyn's pretty cool, but there's parts of it that like are less cool.
Prospect Park, Central Park.
We're not comparing parks here. I mean,
I'm just doing things.
Let me do things, man.
Manhattan.
A lot of the really like rich preppy parts and like dudes with backwards hats and polos on one wheels are like that's like an annoying part of Brooklyn. But then there's very cool like
but like no, that's not the part of the zone. It's the people that like
it's part of Brooklyn, man. So you're just talking specifically about a part that you don't like. No.
I'm saying the people of Brooklyn are like more lame than.
Well, that's not. You can't just quantify the person of Brooklyn as everybody that lives in Brooklyn.
They've got.
But that's the same.
But I'm saying
that doesn't make sense to Manhattan.
I'm disagreeing on what you just said. That like The preppy style? No.
I don't like that
hipsters.
part of Brooklyn. No, hipster is different than that.
That's what I'm saying. That's the part that I think is annoying.
Well, you don't. Yeah, you. I think a different part is annoying. You think another part is annoying.
All right, last one. The New York Yankees.
I just can't think of something I care about less. So
Overblown.
I'm gonna say overblown, I guess.
But the Yankees, they're overblown. Everyone, their fucking mother likes the Yankees, and it's just kind of like,
Yeah, and also, really, I don't have time for, what is it, 12 innings? I don't have time for that. Why is it so long?
it's 9.
9. Okay, that's still too long. Nothing happens.
It's like 3. It can go long for sure, but you get to be there and drink longer and have more fun and it's camaraderie.
I want to go and drink and eat. I can just go down to Ease to your place and hang out with my friends.
Nah, but live sporting events is amazing.
Live
Anything
sporting
live.
events are cool.
Anything live is-
Baseball.
No, it's still fun. It's still fun. But they're
Well, I don't think so.
Swing. We are doing Wank of the Week.
Wanks of the week, apparently.
Yeah, Wank of the Week is a fun little segment where we talk about someone who's done something stupid or idiotic. In our case, we call them a wank.
A wanka.
A wanka. Wee Willy Wanka. So these fuckos in Orange County decided to start a White Lives Matter rally. And shout out to the people of OC for shutting that shit down ASAP. Want to feel better about humanity shutting down a hate group?
Hell yeah.
Go listen to other people hate on the hate group.
Hell yeah. Well, seeing
so funny, man.
seeing white people run like
White nationalists.
nationalists out is something that I think needs to be played more on
Yes.
every network that can possibly exist.
One of the chants was Nazis go home. the video of the groups here, there's only like a handful of them, and they just, and then the people around them with the cameras and all this stuff, there's just almost hundreds. There's so many people that just are screaming at them to get the fuck out of there and that you don't belong here and go home, Nazis. It's actually, for something that sounds so, you're like, oh god, that sounds harsh, but it's because it's chasing out hate.
No,
and
it's
that's
not
okay.
harsh. It's making anti-racist shit cool, which
No,
it
I'm
is.
saying it's. I mean,
you know?
the things that are said are just so angry.
Yeah, but what
it's
they stand
intentionally-
for is worse.
Exactly. Of course.
You know?
I know.
Exactly.
It's just kind of funny to think that like these people are getting bitched out, but they just
Yeah.
so.
But they deserve it.
I'm
That
so
shit isn't
okay.
cool, man.
That's why it's like one of the only times it's
awful.
Someone's fuck you, get the fuck out of here.
Well,
you don't belong.
that's
here.
saying
Actually,
fuck you to hate,
Exactly.
which is fucking cool.
Which I'm okay with.
Making racism the most uncool thing that could possibly exist, and showing more videos like that, and saying to everyone that you know that racism is fucking bullshit.
Stamp of approval from Grayson Mason for sure. Z.
Factoid.
Yeah. That's all I got. Fuck those people and
Full wanks.
yeah.
Swing.
We did a poll for our question, who wore it better, and we both had white hoodies and camo pants on, and I lost.
I think you look good in a white hoodie, though.
Don't try to be nice about this. You should just revel in your.
But that's not who I am. I think you look good in a white hoodie. I know you want me to do
I look
this.
good in a white hoodie. I don't need you to tell me.
I know you don't need it. I'm just telling you because I want to.
Appreciate the real one. The real ones voted for me.
Jesus
All the people
Christ.
that we really care about voted for me. So that's okay.
not true at all. I looked at the list.
I know. All the real ones did the right thing.
If you need this, man, look, you got it, bub. I tried to be
I'm
nice.
trying to get something. No, I don't want you to be nice because you don't recognize.
Too late. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. That's who I am. You're not gonna get me riled up
Boring.
just for the camera, my man.
Brain.
No, not boring. I love you, and I think you look great in that white hoodie. And I don't give a fuck if you think I mean that or not. You know I do deep down, bitch. You're gonna get killed with kindness, and that just is what it is.
By calling me bitch, that's not very nice, Grayson.
Sure, hold on to that part of it. Now you got me not mellow, man. Well, I hope you've enjoyed what you've listened to today. We really have fallen in love with doing this podcast every week, and it means so much that you are all tuning in and downloading the episodes. We welcome any and all feedback so we can improve this product for you guys week to week. If you have a second, please visit our website, GraysonMason.com, to subscribe for all the latest content and follow us on all social media platforms at Grayson Mason. And we already talked about DMX in the beginning, so now I don't have a and don't forget. So.
Don't forget DMX.
And don't forget DMX. Bye. Boing.